We're the Jezebels. That's all.
Here I come.
I want you to get up right now, go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
And oh my God, that's wrong. That's not right. There it is. Oh my God. Hey guys, welcome to another fine edition of Big Bloody Breaking Blu-ray News, featuring, starring, and hosted by yours truly, Mr. Michael Bradley Keene, of the Florida Keens. I don't got much more. There's a road named after us. Anyway, let's see. C.A. Hall asks, did Stephen Thrower ever say what his favorite Jess flick is in any of the 2 books or Severin commentaries? You know, he may very well say it in one of those books. I do not know. I don't remember reading or hearing him say what his favorite Franco movie is or was. I did when evening Tony. I did when I is my chat box. Oh, my chat box is probably gonna suddenly spring up. So there it is. And I did pull up Stephen Thrower's because I saw your comment, and I did pull up his Sight and Sound. Which, by the way, if you want a cool thing to a way to discover movies that you would not have otherwise seen that might really be powerful to you or really be great additions to your viewing pleasures, the Sight and Sound voters lists are a great way to do that because you can pop into these and a lot of them you're gonna know all the movies, but sometimes there'll be a movie listed that makes you go, wait a second, what the fuck is that? And those are those really special ones. None of that here, though. These are all, I think I've never actually, you know what? I've never finished Martin. I'm going to be straight with you guys. I never finished Martin. I don't think I did anyway. I know I watched a lot of it. I'm pretty sure, I don't remember what the circumstances were, but I don't think I finished it. I'm going to do that sometime soon before the 4K release. Oh, hey, buddy. All right. We're gonna have...
Hey, guy.
Hey, guy. Arrgh.
Hey, guy.
Hey. Look at you.
That you?
That is me.
What you doing?
Just being forlorn about my lack of funds.
How are you doing?
Thanks, by the way.
That what you say.
Wait, look at the camera and make the same face Dad's making.
How's it going? Good. All right.
Good.
Okay.
You have anything you want to tell the people?
Anything you want to say?
I eat but all that food hit me, you guys.
All the food hit you?
Yeah.
What?
What?
Hey, what is this?
That's my melatonin. Well, that's an empty bottle, but that's what helps Daddy sleep because he has serious issues sleeping. I just scratched my teeth together. Because I use a lot of them. Yes.
Why the 2, 3
What? You don't know?
All right, ready to say bye?
Bye. What?
No, the bottle needs to say. Put it back, please.
But it got nothing. Why it got nothing?
Here, we'll put it in the recycle bin.
Because it's
How about
fully
that?
used.
All right, is there anything you want to say to the people?
Bye, people.
Say it right there.
Look,
Hey, hey, oh, God.
Yeah, look at the camera.
Oh, jeez. Say it right there.
Hey, people.
No, right there, right there.
Hey, people.
Can you say bye to the people?
Bye.
Okay.
Have a good day.
I got the.
All right.
Ah.
All right, scram.
Okay.
Now what can we do?
Oh, Diabolic starts shipping out Martin tomorrow. Fuck me. Okay. All right. Oh, jeez. How much is that actually? Let me just bring up diabolicdvd.com. Uh-oh. I think I'm losing. I might have lost my direct internet connection again. Always something that happens. Well, until that fixes itself. There it is. So I checked out Stephen Thrower's votes, and honestly, pretty good. Pretty good. Possession, of course. I'm always for loving Possession. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So totally, yes, 100%. I like still, it's as immovable as Citizen Kane was for previous generations. That's great. Female Trouble by John Waters. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of John Waters flicks I feel like you could probably put there, but Female Trouble, strong case for best John Waters movie. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is an incredibly important film. Inland Empire is one I still need to revisit. I still have not watched it since it came out back in 2006. I might have been like 2007 when I watched it, but either which way, too young to fully appreciate. Performance, really strong film. That's another one where I'd have to go back and rewatch it because I don't have as strong memories of it as obviously Stephen Thrower does. What does he say? Favorite British film of all time? Well, of course, now I need to watch it. Okay. Videodrome, duh. Irreversible, strong. Martin, Last Year at Marienbad, that's a strong. I'm very curious what he said. And then Synecdoche, New York is also really, that's a strong list. But it is a little annoying that there's no Jess Franco, considering. But I understand. I get it. Like, I understand why. But what did he say about Last Year at Marienbad? Elegant, haunting, mysterious, playful, intriguing, perplexing, seductive, mesmeric. What more do you want from European art cinema? Fair enough. Okay. I've written extensively. That's fucked up. I've written extensively about Lucio Fulci and Jesus Franco, but I've not included any of their films. A top 20 would reveal their relative positions. Fuck you. I need to watch Border, apparently. Huh. It's a good list, though. It's a strong list. But if you want to go and like really find some cool pieces of cinema, you can just go to Sight and Sound, and I think I'm still not. There we go. Okay. There we go. And you can see it's just a huge list. Huge fucking list. Like, if I just... Whit Stillman. Director Whit Stillman. Let me know. Okay, The Awful Truth. I have not seen it. I Soliti Noti. Have not seen it. The Gate of Orsay. Have not seen it. Howard's End. Have not seen it. Palm Beach Story. Have not seen it. The Shop Around the Corner. Have not seen it. I haven't seen... I think I've watched Stranger Than Paradise. So, like, right there. If I just go to this one just random fucking list... I found a bunch of things that would be really cool for me to watch. So, a fun little thing to look at. Whatever their final top 10 is doesn't really mean much. But as far as the individual opinions and like the additional notes, really cool stuff. Anyway, we're not talking about movies. We're talking about Blu-rays, goddammit. So, let's check out Indicator real quick to do. Right, I was going to look at Diabolic. So, as long as we're talking about Martin, let's just do this. Burp. So, yeah, the Second Sight 4K. I didn't even notice that pre-orders went up for this, honestly. But you can join the wait list if you want to. I might just have to wait for a standard, to be honest. I don't have money to pre-order a $50 fucking limited edition. So I might just wait until the standard is more readily available. Anyway, so that's cool. Indicator, we're going to end with Criterion because that's going to be the long one. But Indicator has a few cool things happening. I believe we already talked about Shiver of the Vampires. I would like to point out From Hollywood to Heaven, the Lost and Saved films of the Ormond family. which they also have a book, The Exotic Ones, which is this deluxe fucking 75-pound hardback book. Cool, really cool. And then this is also really cool. I've only seen one Ormond picture, and that is, what's the title? If Footmen Tire You, What Will Horses Do? And I understand the appeal of these, and I think that, you know, maybe given one or two watches, I might find myself really enjoying them. They're not really my bag. I didn't find... Well, I say that. I enjoyed watching it. I don't know that I need a collection on my shelf of the films. But they are fascinating, nonetheless. And I am curious to watch more and maybe have my opinion change. As is, I'm not pre-ordering this because A, I don't have the money, and B, who has space? But I'm intrigued, and I think it's cool. Of course, presented by Nicholas Winding Refn, who, in addition to being a great director, also is just a great preserver of film. So good on him. And you got a whole bunch of extra. You know, it's indicator. You got a shitload of shit. You got audio commentaries out the ass. You got like a fuckload of movies, most of them under an hour and a half, which is cool. Radio spots, the most important thing, of course. And a 100-page book, like all kinds of stuff. This is a great set. Moving on. It's good that is out. I'm really happy for everyone who that will make happy. There's also Mexico Macabre. Mexico Macabre. Black Pit of Dr. M, The Brainiac, The Witch's Mirror, The Curse of the Crying Woman. Movies that by themselves might not sell, but we put them in a box and they will sell. 4 sinister tales from the Alameda Films Vault from 1959 to 1963. It's Mexico Macabre. I'm really happy to see all the Mexican stuff happening now, by the way. It seems to be a real burst. I don't know, like maybe like there's just a lot of... I don't know what it is, but a lot of Mexican films are getting strong releases. Obviously, there's a trilogy of them that Guillermo del Toro tweeted about the other day from Vinegar Syndrome, which I will be covering in my video this week, possibly going into next week just because I'm way behind on that. But that is one of my next videos, is on all of those films. But this is really cool. 43 bucks, or I'm sorry, 43 pounds. You know. And man, all this Coke. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Lukewarm brew. Let's see. Did you see Magic, Myth, and Mutilation, the micro-budget cinema, Michael J. Murphy, or see any of those films? Yes. I've watched 3 of them, and I do not remember 2 of the time. No, I watched The Last Night. God dang it. 1 second. Let me just. Brain. There we go. Let me log into fucking Letterboxd. 1 second. What do you mean? Oh my God. All right, Michael. Put in my email. Blah, 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 blah. What the fuck you mean my credentials don't match? Fuck you. Suck my butt. What the fuck? They shouldn't. There we go. Okay. Old credentials. All right. So let's see here. Boop a doop a doop. I watched The Last Night, Invitation to Hell, and what was the other one? Shit, I don't know. There was one. I don't remember what the other one of the early ones. I don't. My brain is not. Wait, is this it? Happily Ever After? Yeah. Watched Happily Ever After. It was fine. And so far, I really like the box. I don't know that it's really like blowing me away at the moment, but it's very interesting. I'm kind of slowly going through it, just because I've got so much going on. Even though they're short, it's just, you know, there's so many of them. But I am going to do a video on that set eventually. I just want to get through it, which might take a minute. Anyway, point being, the Michael J. Murphy set, so far, pretty good. Not blowing me away, but interesting and a fascinating piece of British cinema history. The Last Night was funny. And then Invitation to Invitation to Hell. It was good. It was fun. I would be curious to watch it not tired, because I was real tired when I watched it. I think it might be a little bit stronger with either being less tired or stoned out of my mind. I will definitely try that. It's like 40 minutes long, so it's not hard to knock that one back. Anyway, so back to this Mexican horror business. I actually do think this looks pretty good. I feel like someone put the Brainiac out, but I don't remember who. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure someone put the Brainiac out. But this one, I will say, this is more intriguing to me as a purchase than the Ormond set. Quick look at the stuff. Audio commentary for all the films. We've got some additional historical context. TV special. Yeah, just, a few things. 100-page book. Region free. I mean, this, again, it looks pretty good. I do have this feeling of like, oh, of course you would release these as a set. I don't know who would buy, Black Pit of Dr. M by itself necessarily. But cool beans. That gets me going. Black Magic rights. I'm going to be straight with you guys. I know nothing about this. Actually, I'm going to go the 4K version. They have now put out multiple 4K UHDs, so they are on the train. Black Magic rights by Renato Porcelli. And I don't know anything about it. Let's see here. From the mind of one of Italian genre cinema's most outrageous and uncompromising filmmakers comes Black Magic rights, Renato Porcelli's delirious masterpiece of erotic horror. Well, you got me there. When beautiful Lorene throws a wild party at the castle which she has just inherited, she is blissfully unaware that its dark cellar harbors an occult sect that is hell-bent on avenging the death of Isabel, who was burned at the stake 600 years earlier as a witch. Hell yeah. The occultist satanic rituals call for the blood of virgins. Could Lorene be next? Starring Mickey Haggerty. Hargitay, sorry. Mickey Hargitay. I like that Will Success Spoil Rock Hunter is the go-to credit, because he's in that movie for what, like 2 minutes, maybe? But he was the husband of, why is my brain? The woman who was in the movie, who got compared to Marilyn Monroe, and she died in a car accident. I don't know why my brain ain't working. But, anyway, Will Success Spoil Rock Hunter, great film. And Rita Calderoni, from A Quiet Place in the Country. This bizarre psychedelic fusion of eroticism and Italian Gothic horror is presented in an all-new 4K restoration from the original negative. I'm honestly, that kind of got me. Like, I kind of, just for Mickey Hargitay, because that man was buff as hell. Let's see here. That was what? 1973. Good year. Brand new 4K HDR, blah, 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 blah. It is from the OCN, which is sick. Audio commentary with David Flint and Kim Newman. A far-reaching documentary on the first half of Renato Porcelli's career. Jane Mansfield, thank you. Man, that was killing me. Thank you so much. Got the composer talking about the movie. DJ and soundtrack enthusiast deconstructs the film's delirious compositions. That's a lot of fun. Stephen Thrower on Black Magic rights. Blah, blah, blah. This is region free. This looks really fucking sick, actually. Let me, let's see. We're going to do the old letterbox test, because I'm curious now, since I hadn't heard of this one. Let's see here. 1973. Wide range, but plenty of strong thoughts. Oof. I might have to check this one out on an inferior source, and then if I like it, I might purchase, because that looks really good. That looks really good. I'm pretty intrigued by that one, you know what I'm saying? Um, and then finally, Cold Eyes of Fear, another 4K UHD. God damn! It's a giallo film. Let's see here. 1971, Enzo G. Castellari, baby! Blah, blah, blah. Tense and brutal thriller, which features an all-star lineup, including Gianni Garco, Fernando Rey, Giovanna Raleigh, and Frank Wolf. When wealthy playboy Peter Flower picks up the beautiful Anna and takes her back to his uncle's house, he and his guest find that their plans for the evening are cut short by the shocking discovery of a corpse and the surprise appearance of a pair of violent criminals. With its vibrant London locations and discordant jazz score, composed by the great Ennio Morricone and performed by the legendary Free Improvisation Collective. What? Gruppo di Improvisione. I can't do that. This stylish home invasion thriller is presented in an all-new 4K restoration from the original negative. Got the original English mono soundtrack, got your audio commentary by David Flint and Adrian J. Smith. Got an interview with Enzo G. Castellari looking back at all that shit. Got a thing with actor Gianni Garco. One with the assistant editor. Another, again, with the DJ and soundtrack enthusiast, Lovely John, dissects the films. I like this, like, DJ dissecting the score thing. That's pretty fucking sick. Am I still a wrestling fan? Yes and no. In so much as I don't watch it anymore just because I don't have time to really, I don't really watch a whole lot recreationally. As far as like TV goes, I'll usually watch like shorter shows or like really current, like hour-long television. I can't keep up with WWE anymore. They went through a period that I just didn't care for, and I kind of fell off, and then I just haven't gone back to it. I still love wrestling as an art form. I just don't keep up with any TV stuff. I know a lot of people keep up with AEW and what have you. I just can't. So yeah, and I failed. I did not watch all the WWE pay-per-views. I fell off of that too. I'm not good at completing challenges. But I do love wrestling. I am still a wrestling fan. I just don't keep up with it. Derp. I do, however, I do still cover the wrestling event at DragonCon every year. So you should hop on over to DragonCon this year and check me out when I probably get fucked up, like I did last year, doing a wrestling segment during DCW. Anyway, brain. So 80-page book. This also looks pretty good. I don't know. I haven't seen Cold Eyes of Fear, so I can't really say anything about it. But that also looks really cool. So Indicator continues to be rad as shit. That's that's what I got here for you. So anyway, moving on. I went over to 88 Films page specifically to talk about God of Gamblers, but there's actually a lot more going on than I thought. So they do have Chow Yun-fat's God of Gamblers, or Chow Yun-fat in God of Gamblers coming out. Also stars Andy Lau. And I just love a good Chow Yun-fat film. There's not a ton here, but there's a good amount. There's 2 audio commentaries, like it. There's some archival interviews, and that's really about it. But that is coming April 10th. And I love, just like with the Mexican thing, I love that like all these Hong Kong movies that for me have been kind of tough to get around to are making it onto disc. I think that's pretty fuckity rad. We've also got Gorgeous, starring Jackie Chan. And does that have... That also has 2 audio commentaries. I'm sorry, 3. 3 audio commentaries, including an audio commentary with Jackie Chan. Some music videos. This wow. And is that also... That's March. That's 6 days from now that's releasing. So we've got Gorgeous coming to Blue, courtesy of 88. So that's pretty sick right there. Got The Whip in the Body. There's already a perfectly good copy of that available, so I don't really care. Arc of the Sun God UHD. I have not seen Ark of the Sun God, but this is coming April 10th, apparently. Still doesn't have a price on it. They're doing their 888 thing. I feel like this is something that a lot of companies were trying to get for a while. But this one, let's see, got a limited edition slipcase, fold-out poster, booklet notes, blah, 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 blah. It is from the negative. There's an audio commentary with genre film experts Eugenio Ercolani and Troy Howarth. And then blah, 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 some interviews, and that's about it. But, you know, cool. Cool. And then this is the one that surprised me. The Pete Walker Sexploitation Collection. Of course, you have the Pete Walker stuff that, not Kino, but the company that Kino owns. Words and names are hard. But you have all those Pete Walker horror films are readily available. And before he did that, he did sexploitation movies, and this is a collection of those. For Men Only, Home Before Midnight, School for Sex, and Cool It Carol. And cool, I like a good sexploitation movie. They can be a little boring, especially British ones, so I'm a little uncertain because I haven't seen any of these, but very intrigued. Redemption, thank you. I had like R and E in my head, and I was like, it's not Revolution, it's not Renal Pause, and yeah, Redemption. Put out the all those horror films that he did. I think I own all of those, actually. I need to do a video on that. God damn. But for Men Only, not really a whole lot here. School for Sex, you got an audio commentary by Kevin Lyons and Jonathan Rigby. And that's about it. There's a making of. That's cool. And an 8mm version. That's cute. I like that. And an early striptease film that Pete Walker did called Tricky Treats. On Cool It Carol, you've got audio commentary, some interviews. That's not bad. Home Before Midnight, I think an interview maybe? I can't tell what this is. Michael Armstrong, the Midnight Man. I don't know what that is. And then something that he did for the Sex Pistols. Nothing too wild, but coming April 23rd. Very intriguing. Very intriguing. That's another one where I might try to look for some and decide if it's worthwhile. Anyway, so that's 88 films. What's going on there? I'm kind of whipping through these because I just kind of want to hang out and talk about Criterion. The Night of the Hunter. Hey, Brian. The Night of the Hunter, 4K UHD from Kino. Night of the Hunter is one of the best goddamn movies ever made. So I had to mention this. This is coming May 30th for $30. Not bad, not bad. As far as extras, we do have a new audio commentary by Tim Lucas. So that's pretty cool, as well as an isolated music and effects soundtrack. I think the rest of it, I think everything beyond the commentary is ported over. But this is a 4K scan of the OCN, which is pretty cool. I saw that Wolf Creek Blue. It didn't really intrigue me that much, to be honest. It's cool, I guess. I don't know. Didn't really tickle my pickle. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got Ernest Dickerson on Night of the Hunter, Kathy Garver on Night of the Hunter, and Joe Coleman on Night of the Hunter. This is one of those where I really would have loved some kind of like video essay or something. It's just, it's one of those things that you can get those for pretty cheap from I would do it. Fuck. Obviously Kino would not hire me to do it because I'm not popular, but that's just, you could get anyone who understands, who loves the movie to do an essay on the film for very little money. So I would like to see more video essays on releases. I think those are really cool. They're not always good, but they're cool. Anyway, so Night of the Hunter 4K, definitely picking that up at some point because fucking hell yeah, Night of the Hunter, goddamn. And let's see here. Actually, before we get to that, Let's Shout. I don't know if Shout has anything else really going on, but the Brave Archer collection is coming out. I just think this is cool because, again, got all these old martial arts flicks coming out, and I just like that. So Brave Archer 2, Brave Archer 3, The Brave Archer and His Mate, Little Dragon Maiden, between 1977 and 1983, a whole bunch of stuff. You got, there's some audio commentaries, there's some interviews. I don't know if they're planning on any other special features. This releases April 18th, so probably no more extras, unfortunately, but pretty cool if you're a martial arts fan. Just grab that. I don't think there's anything else really of note that they have going on, so yeah. Also, they changed their website, right? Lame. Real quick, let's see what Orbit DVDs going, because Carey Mulligan, the famed actress Carey Mulligan, mentioned in the chat that Orbit just did some stocking. I do love Terrifier 2. It's just Terrifier 2. It's cool that it's a collection, but no. Although for those that like Terrifier, big collection coming from France in May, so that's for you. Not for me, but for you. Blurp, 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 blurp. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Got some imprint titles. Yeah, it's too bad that everybody knows about them, but what are you gonna do? I'm happy for them because I remember when I lived in Asheville, I was always like, man, I desperately need this store to stay open, and now I know that they will because they are very busy, and that's cool. And if they want to sponsor this show and send me copies of movies, they can do that. Just saying, but I don't think they need that, but they could. Just saying. So yeah, Jacob's Ladder. Jacob's Ladder. That's the only one that really speaks to me, but that's one I'd probably buy if I had the money. But $30, a little steep for my blood right now. That's cool. Of course, that Dragon Slayer 4K is coming out, which is sold out, so no point talking about that. Yeah. There's not really a whole lot. Oh, I didn't even notice this. What the shit? God damn it. It's probably best that I didn't see it because I would have bought the shit out of it. I love The Man Who Fell to Earth. Holy shit! I used to be obsessed with that movie when I was younger. This seems pointless. Point is, if you can buy from Orbit, they're cool. Yeah, it is a Blu-ray of Sooth, but it's a DVD. Fuck. Yeah, I thought I for a second I thought too, but no, it's just a DVD. Lame. Lame. By the way, has anybody watched the doc on Primal Rage? I would love to know what you think. I had a lot of fun making that. So, I need to get that up on Letterboxd. Is that on IMDb? Wait a second. I'm just gonna really quickly. I don't remember what. Oh wait, no, it's Baboon Bite Maniacs. Lame. I thought it had an IMDb page by now. Wait a second, really? This is very stupid. I'm sorry. Oh, it is. Oh. I am not doing that, by the way. I need to get that removed, but whatever. I'll have to get that Primal Rage doc up there. Anyway, check out that Primal Rage doc. It's pretty sick. Also, the Freeway doc is good too. But the Primal Rage one is the one that I spent a lot more time on. I had a lot of fun with that. I wish it could have been a 3-hour doc because there were so many fun stories. Anyway, what was I doing? All right, Criterion. Fuck. Sorry. Bleh. Bleh. Turn into Alex Jones. Bleh. 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 All right. So first, before we get into the sale, which is for 24 hours, so like now or never, guys. So there's a few new things. Let's see. What did we talk about already? I think we talked about May already. Pretty sure we did. So June is actually pretty sick, I gotta say. So first off, this is one that I want. Rules of the Game 4K. This is an old release, Spy number 216. I fucking love Rules of the Game. I haven't watched a lot of genre noir movies, but Rules of the Game I have, and it is one of the best goddamn movies of all time. Period. Highly, I can just right off the fucking bat recommend this one, because hot diggity fuck, what a film. And it takes it to the rich. I love when you take it to the rich. I like two types of movies. Taking it to the rich, actually, well, I like a lot more than that, but for the sake of this joke, I like two types of movies. I like taking it to the rich, and I like existential dread, which is why I like Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Columbo's, oh my god. That makes sense with Poker Face. Columbo, Blu-ray. Let me see. There was a DVD set? Wow. Wait, it was a Blu-ray set? Wait a second. There was a full Blu-ray set? I did not know that. Well, that's cool. Anyway, we're getting off track again. Rules of the Game. Rules of the Game, baby. Have I seen Eat the Rich? I don't think so. Let me see. Probably not. '87. No, I haven't. Well, any movie with a guy named Jimmy Fagg is okay by me. Watch list. All right, so blah 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 blah. Rules of the Game, right? So we've got, oh my god, oh, and it is on the Criterion channel right now, so you can pre-game this one too. Did I jump on the pre-order for Dr. Caligari? I did, and I did see that they last month were talking about shipping things off in a couple weeks, so I'm just going to continue waiting. Kino is doing Columbo. Oh, fuck! I'm gonna get off on a tangent again. Columbo, Kino, Blu-ray. 2 box sets later this year, chock full of special features. Fuck. Every episode is going to include an audio commentary. Sweet mother of tits. Going to get a lot of archival interviews. A lot of guys that were involved in the Kolchak and Night Gallery series are involved in the release of Columbo. Both the genre blending crime show Kolchak, the Night Stalker, and the blah, 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 blah. Wow. Well, shit. Wow. Summer 2023 is the expected release. Okay. I am fucking all about that shit. Hell yeah. I also love that it's 2 sets, because you could easily make that like 2 mini sets. But 2 sets, amazing. Cool. Wow. Thank you for mentioning that, because I'm very excited about that. By the way, I started watching, this is very coincidental. I started watching Poker Face last night because I love Rian Johnson and it's a short show. I wouldn't say that the mystery aspect was terribly engaging on that first episode, but really got me hooked. I'm very intrigued to watch it. It's very Columbo. It's extremely Columbo. It's Columbo with superpowers. And, I'm pretty into. I'm definitely going to watch the rest of the show. That's for sure. That's for sure. Also, we will be talking about the finale and episodes we missed of Last of Us. It's been a while, a couple of weeks. Anywho, what was I talking about? All right, rules of the game. We will get through this. So it's a new 4K restoration. Blah, blah, blah. There's an introduction by director Jean Renoir. I don't know how much of this is ported over. I'm assuming all of it. Audio commentary by film scholar Alexander Cesson, a guy, and filmmaker Peter Bogdanovich. That's definitely old. Let's see here. You're not wrong, Ragnar. You're not wrong. Let's see here. There's comparison of the film's two endings, selected scene analysis, excerpts from a 1990. Yeah, I think these are all from the old release, which is fine. There's a booklet full of essays and shit. Point is, it's rules of the game. It's great. And I haven't watched it in a lot of years. I remember it looking pretty good. So hopefully that is worthwhile as far as the upgrade. But I don't own it. I watched it maybe as a rental? I don't remember. But either which way, I don't own Rules of the Game on any disc. So definitely want to get that during an upcoming sale. Time Bandits, of course, is Time Bandits on 4K. What else do you need to know? If you love Time Bandits, you're going to get it because it's Time Bandits on 4K. I don't know. This is, man, did they even do a, oh yeah, I guess I did do a Blu-ray because it's right there. That's cool as shit. That's a good, and it's a good looking movie. So that's a good, I'm going to say good a lot. But they're pouring over all the extras. Let's see if we just, yeah, it looks like the same shit. So cool. Time Bandits, rad. The Servant, I don't even know what The Servant is. I've done no pre-planning here. Let's see, who is this? This is Joseph Losey. Oh, Joseph Losey. Okay. Blah 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 blah. So I haven't seen The Servant, obviously. I have been like slowly collecting Joseph Losey movies, or Losey. Actually, I don't know how to say his name. Never heard it before. But anyway, so this one does intrigue me. I will probably wait for the next sale because I'm cheap, but intriguing. And that's new to Criterion. Just a standard Blu-ray. It is a 4K digital restoration. There's a program on Joseph Losey by Imogen Sarah Smith. And then a rare interview from 76, an interview from 96 with the screenwriter, interviews with a few of the actors, trailer, an essay. Pretty standard issue. So, cool. Medicine for Melancholy, another one I have not seen. Sorry. From Barry Jenkins from 2008. Who is this? I got that video. I like that. I love the idea of I did not see the Gaspar Noé Severin Seller bit. I did see the thumbnail for it. I'll watch it at some point, but I have not seen it. What is with these hearts? Is this a thing? There's like hearts showing up in my fucking chat box to the side. I don't understand why. By the way, don't forget to like the video, guys. I got 36 of you motherfuckers out there, but only 13 likes, and that is no bueno. That is no bueno. I need at least, for 37 viewers, that's like 80 likes. Easy. Come on. Jeez. Come on. Give me that sweet, sweet cheddar, baby. Anyway, but yeah, I'll watch that Gaspar Noé video at some point because I do like Severin Seller. I do like Gaspar Noé. So. I just bought my first 4K player as Grady. Is it a big difference for you? I would say it's a big difference. However, if the TV is set up properly for it. My old TV, the one back here, playing the DVD screensaver, is my old Roku TV, my TCL, and it used to be strong, but it over time has gone. And HDR stuff, 4K stuff, didn't look great on it. Still doesn't, obviously, because it didn't then. So I would say that so long as your TV is good for 4K, then you will see the difference, I think. I definitely can see the difference more so now that I bought a bigger, newer TV that could handle it. I was watching, I was watching Faceless, Just Franco's Faceless, at a friend's the other day on there. They have a 75-inch screen, but it's a fairly cheap TV, some Samsung, I think. And I know for a fact they did not try to like check the specs and make sure they got as good a TV as I do, because they're not as serious about video as I am. But I was watching, I was like, this looks fucking so sick. Because, yeah, it was on a PlayStation too, which is not, the PlayStation is not the best 4K player by a good margin. It's fine, but still I could see the difference. So, yes, I would say there is a strong difference with 4K. That said, I don't think it's strong enough that, like, you need to buy everything in 4K. I think that, if a movie is not, like, super visually intensive, and you want to save $10-20 by buying the Blu-ray instead of the 4K, I think that's fine. Yeah, it's the color thing, because like almost every 4K movie is HDR, and you can't really like switch that off. So what you wind up with is if a TV can't handle the HDR, or like it doesn't have Dolby Vision or whatever the particular case is, it looks kind of shitty. And like for my TCL, it just looks gray and awful. But then on my new TCL, that's in the living room, looks fucking crisp as fuck, boy. Fucking crisp as fuck. So, just depends. Anyway, what was I talking about? All right, Criterion. One of the great debut features of the 21st... Oh, right. I love the idea of getting like one fucking rad hit in there, like Moonlight, and then Criterion putting out your first movie. That's cool. Like, what a fucking like baller moment. Good for Barry Jenkins. Yeah, let's see here. I haven't seen this, obviously. Let's see. Medicine for Melancholy unfolds against the backdrop of a rapidly gentrifying San Francisco, where a one-night stand between two young bohemians, Mika and Joe, spins off into a woozy, day-long affair marked by moments of tenderness, friction, joy, and intellectual sparrings as they explore their relationships to each other, the city, and their own blackness. Shooting on desaturated video, Jenkins crafts an intimate exploration of alienation and connection graced with evocative visual palette and empathetic emotional charge that has come to define his work. I need water. Sorry. I agree with Ragnar too. Yeah, I think that you need a large TV as well for it to really be a huge difference. Which makes sense. I mean, aside from the color thing, having more pixels is only so useful if your TV is super small. If you have like a 32-inch TV, you're not going to really see much of a difference versus, again, like something 55 or larger. Yeah, I'll probably just watch Medicine for Melancholy streaming at some point, but we'll see. I mean, if it really floats my boat, then maybe I'll buy it, but... Got a new high-definition digital master approved by Barry Jenkins and DP James Laxton. 5.1 surround soundtrack. New audio commentary with Jenkins. That's a weird new audio commentary featuring Jenkins. Does that mean it features other people? Like, what are we talking about here? Audio commentary from 2008 with Jenkins as well as the producers and editor. New program about the making of the film. Camera test footage and blooper reel trailer. That's a pretty strong little setup. Plus there's an essay. That's a good little setup, I think. It's a good stuff. Criterion. And finally, the one that really intrigued me. I've only seen one movie from this set, I believe. Right? Yeah, I own Teorema. I have not watched it yet. I suck. I think Carrie Mulligan sent me that. Is that... Am I remembering right? It's been a long time since whoever sent me it. And I have not watched it. and I will soon because I have been on a Pasolini kick. But the only one from here I've seen is Ecatone, which is Pasolini's or Ecatone. I believe it's pronounced Ecatone in the film. But that was his debut. Really strong debut. It's one of those movies that gives you a bit of an existential crisis, which is the best. So right from the get-go, I would say this is a pretty strong set. 9 films. Is it all early Pasolini? Yeah, it's the six. It's basically Pasolini, the 60s. Yeah, and even they say the 9 uncompromising, often scandal-inciting features he made in the 60s stand as a monument to his daring vision of cinema as a form of resistance. So I kind of want this. I will be waiting for a sale because Papa ain't got no money. No, Papa ain't got no money. But I'll watch Teorema soon. I don't know. I guess prep for whenever I get this goddamn set so I can talk about it in depth. Maybe. I actually, you know what, I'll be honest. I probably won't ever do a video on this set specifically, but I will probably do a video on Pasolini, so at the very least this will segue into that. As far as extras, let's see here. Oh, right, they do have that trilogy set. I forgot about that. We'll maybe talk about that as we go through. New 4K digital restorations of 7 films and 2K digital restorations of Teorema and Medea. I don't know what the Teorema Blu-ray is, so I don't know if that might just be the old restoration. They might have cheaped out there. I don't know. 2 shorts made by Pasolini for anthology films, La Recata, which, by the way, is... Okay, so I've seen 2 things, actually. La Recata is so good. So good. And it has that... I can't remember his name, but that guy who's in a few Pasolini movies. He stars in La Recata and is also in Ecatone. And he's so fun. He's so weird, and he always plays the same character, and I love him. As well as The Sequence of the Paper Flower. Haven't seen that. We've got 2 documentaries made by Pasolini during his travels. Awesome. A new program on Pasolini's visual style as told through his personal writing, narrated by Tilda Swinton and writer Rachel Kushner. Holy butts. Audio commentaries on Ecatone and Teorema. Documentaries on Pasolini's life and career featuring archival interviews with the director and his close collaborators. By the way, at least a few of these movies are on the Criterion channel, so you can also just check these out beforehand if you want. Episode from 1966 of the French television program Sinistres de Notre Temps. Interviews with filmmakers and scholars, trailers, English sub-translations. Deluxe packaging, including a 100-page book featuring an essay and notes on the films by critic James Quat, and writings and drawings by Pasolini. I'm really into this, man. This one, I was already into it, but now, like, reading through it, I'm really into it. I will buy it when it's on sale. That I can assure you. I'm trying to be... By the way, when I say I'm going to buy something now, I'm very serious when I say if I'm going to buy something, because I'm going a little bit more minimalist with everything, including movies. So if I buy something these days, unless it's Vinegar Syndrome, because I just get the packages, it's because it's quality shit. Or it intrigues me enough that I want to buy it. So, not really blind buying anymore. I think I got my last blind buy package just the other day from Diabolic. Because I did the City of the Living Dead 4K because it's fucking sick as hell. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Yes. That wasn't the blind buy, but I bought a bunch of Bradley Metzger joints. And I bought Thundercrack and Farmer's Daughters, and I bought those last year, and they finally arrived. Current Michael, probably Would not have bought Thundercrack without watching it. Would not have bought Farmer's Daughters without watching it. Yeah. Probably would have bought the Metzgers, just because I like... If it's a director I really like, I'll buy shit for no good reason. Anyway. So. Let's get to that sale, shall we? Shop now, baby! All right. I didn't think about how to do this. Wow, they just have the... let's go with new releases. How about that? Let's start there. So, let me do another sip of water, because I'm already... My throat's getting a little, This might be the start of a lot more live streams again, like in January, because I really enjoy just talking on streams. And it's a lot less work than putting together a video essay or a review, I'll tell you that much right now. Anyway. So, Inland Empire for $20. Like, come on. I'm tempted right now, actually. That one I might try to find a place on the old credit card, because that one, ooh, buddy. Actually, I know what I'll do. To make this a little bit more fun. I'm going to give myself a certain amount of money to spend on Criterion discs. I will not actually be spending all of that money, because basically, just to give y'all a little bit more insight into my life, I was supposed to have a lot more money right now, and then a thing happened where I did not get the money I was told I would be getting, and I have not had a lot of work this year so far. It's been a bit of a sparse year, and so I just do not have the money to spend because I have to pay my mortgage. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. Stephanie Crawford, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, point being, I'm not going to buy any movies. I might buy Inland Empire by itself, but I'm not going to buy any other movies. But let's say $200 I have to spend. Okay, so that's essentially 10 movies. So let's, well, depending on if a collection pops in. So let's see, let me pretend as if I have $200 and I just desperately want to make those $200 count. Because I think that probably represents a lot of other people. So Inland Empire goes in the cart. 100%. No fucking doubt about it. Last Hurrah for Chivalry has a release from Eureka, I believe. Is that right? Someone else released this, so I don't need that. I can get it from somewhere else. No big deal. Mildred Pierce. I like a good Michael Curtiz joint, but again, we have $200 to spend, so I'm gonna say no. Hollywood Shuffle is really good, but no. 2 films by Marguerite Duras. No. Yeah, I don't know. I would love Bergman Island, but I just wait. Was Bergman Island? Is that on the Bergman set? Is that an extra on the Bergman set? Either which way, I'm not going to get Bergman Island. Oh no, because that's the 2021. When did that set come out? That was before. Yeah, because the set came out like 2019 or 2018. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of that other that like late in life doc that he did in like the 90s. Sorry, I'm being stupid. I love Ingmar Bergman. I do not necessarily need that on disc right now. If I see it, maybe. I love 3 colors. I have the Blu-rays. The Blu-rays will do for now. I can wait for a 4K set. I don't need to upgrade. The Europe trilogy intrigues me. Because I do love Lars von Trier. I am an edgelord like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in, and that'll be one of the first to go if I need to. Oh, thank you, Tony. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I will. That's the gonna buy Inland Empire £10. I don't know what that is in normal, real people money, but thank you so much. Imitation of Life. John Stahl, cool. Don't need it. Baron Munchausen, cool. Don't need it. So let's, God, I hate, let's see, shop the collection. I guess we just go through all, there's so much though. There's so many fucking movies. Let's look at their 4K releases real quick. I own Citizen Kane. I have the Blu-ray of Les Cercles Rouges, so I don't need that. Branded to Kill. I think I have the Blu-ray of Branded to Kill. And I believe I bought this copy of Blowout already. It'd be really good if I had checked. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. It was the documentary from back in the day called Bergman Island. Am I crazy? Because I think that's why I was confused for a second. I'm pretty sure that the documentary that was released years and years ago was called Bergman Island, or like something like that. I don't know. That does intrigue me though, because a narrative about Bergman does. Anyway, but I don't need that on disc. I'll watch it streaming, and then if I want it, I'll buy it. Let's see here. So. Let's see. For All Mankind, The Fisher King is one that does intrigue me, but I don't know how much rewatch value I have from The Fisher King. Double Indemnity almost gets me, but I think I might own the Blu-ray there, and I already bought The Lost Highway 4K, I believe. I probably should have checked this again, but Hard Day's Night on the Blu-ray. Don't need the 4K. And like In the Mood for Love, I have the Wong Kar-wai collection. Why would I buy the 4K? I mean, I can. There's reasons too, but I own the piano. I own Mulholland Drive on Blue, I believe, which is fine. But the Red Shoes, I don't know if I bought the Red Shoes 4K. But that's one that I definitely would like. So let's go ahead and pop that in there. That said, it is $25. So that does hurt a little bit. Sound of Metal kind of gets me going. Sound of Metal does get me going. Because I don't own that one, but I feel like just for the oral sensations, I am intrigued. So let's go ahead and add that to the cart. We're already at 119. This is not good. Yeah, Wings of Desire, again, great film. I believe I own the Blu-ray, so no need to grab that. And Shaft is fine. All right, so how about just all films, since this is how we're doing it, apparently. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Oh, but this doesn't work. Wait, okay. We can filter it. Has to be on Blu-ray. In print. That brings it down to 801 results. I don't know if this would actually... Okay. Criterion, not Eclipse. Just because I don't want those in the pool. I'm not going to buy any of them. That's the best I can do, I guess. Okay. Apply. So these are all available Blu-rays. Sick nasty. All right, so. Let's see. What would I like? What would really satisfy the old palate? I own Walkabout. I don't think I own the Blu-ray of Beauty and the... No, wait, maybe I do. I might. That was one of my first Criterion DVDs. I don't remember if I bought the Blu-ray. But Beauty and the Beast, highly recommend. Great film. Great film. Let's see. And Walkabout, again, great film. I own it, so I'm not going to buy it, but love Walkabout. I have multiple copies of Walkabout. Let's see here. Silence of the Lambs, great. Don't need it. Solo I own, but that's another Pasolini film, the one that got him killed. Great film, don't need it, but I would highly recommend that one. Naked Kiss and Shot Corridor. Samuel Fuller just fucking firing on all cylinders. Not gonna buy those though. Let's see. Summertime is Beautiful. December. What spine number is spine number 22? This has to get a 4K at some point. Summertime has to get a 4K. There's no way in fucking hell that does not get a 4K. So, no thank you. Picnic at Hanging Rock is great. That's another one that I feel like should get a 4K at some point. And it's spine number 29, so it's been there for a while. I know that the Blu-ray was a little bit more recent, but come on. That's a beautiful film. Andrei Rublev is really tempting. I have this like suspicion though that we're gonna get at some point a really sexy Tarkovsky collection, because A, it's Tarkovsky, he's one of the greatest filmmakers of fucking all time. B, I think Criterion has released all of his movies. Not that there's a lot, but I'm racking my brain. I'm pretty sure they've released all of his films on Blue. So they have them all. It's an easy set. It's easy money. There has to be a Tarkovsky set. Come on. Like there has to be. Come on. I know that I feel like Summertime, this is an old release, but I think the Blu-ray came out pretty recently. So I don't know about that. Diabolic is great. Wages of Fear, which of course is the original film that was remade into Sorcerer, which is fucking GOAT level filmmaking. Not that Wages of Fear isn't, but Tokyo Drifter is a lot of fun. I think I only own Branded to Kill. I don't think I own Tokyo Drifter. I think I watched that from like the library or something back in the day, but tempting. Let's see, how much is that on sale? $20. Let's add it to the cart. I really like Tokyo Drifter. There's a great scene. I think it's in a club. Is where like the big action set piece at the end takes place. It's been a long time, but it's beautiful to look at. Does anyone think that Night of the Living Dead is worth upgrading to 4K? I haven't watched. I don't know if I bought the Blu-ray or the 4K. Hey woman! Hey woman! Can you get Night of the Living Dead from the Criterion shelf?
You want to try that entire
Please?
thing? Nope. The whole
Love
thing.
Muffin?
Start from the beginning.
Hey baby, I love you and you're beautiful and I like the sacs into your eyes. They make me all nice and could you please be a doll and go get the Night of the Living Dead disc from the Criterion selection on the shelf, please?
Yes.
Thank you. But I haven't watched it on 4K. My thought process is it like mandatory? Ooh, this sunlight is hitting my. Wait a second. I just need to see how this. That looks pretty good. Oh man, hitting the side of my face like that. That's not bad. Oof, oof, oof. That's good. That's good shit right there.
You get to open it on camera.
Oh, I didn't even open it. Okay. Yeah, I got the 4K of Night of the Living Dead.
Ace.
I guess I'll open this up.
Ace.
Hi, buddy.
I'm gonna beat both of them.
Here's mine. There we go. So I suck. I don't know that it's necessary to upgrade. I think that the Criterion set seems pretty fucking sick. So I would definitely, if you haven't bought the Criterion set, I would probably buy the Criterion set at film or the Criterion Blu-ray. And then, I mean, if you're already spending the money, why not just get the 4K? Great selection. Ooh, is this a post? Oh, it comes with a poster? Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. A face only a mother could love. And then we've got all these, we've got a essay on the back. This is cheap. This is cheap. This is just so y'all didn't have to bind anything, isn't it? Ah, you. But I just think it's cool. I just think it's neat. Yeah, I would say, yeah, DVD is worth it. Or, I'm sorry, DVD to Blu-ray is worth it. To 4K, if you have not upgraded to Blu-ray yet, or you're just a big fan of the film. I think if you already have the Blu-ray Criterion, no, don't upgrade. Because, like, it's cool looking. I don't know that you need it on 4K. This was me being a little gifty to myselfie at Criterion one time, or at Barnes & Noble one time. So I would say, yeah, that's my answer. Anyway, wait, are they releasing Branded to Kill on? Oh, fuck, you're right. It's May 9th. I totally forgot about that. You know what? You're right. I think Tokyo Drifter is a bad one to choose right now. That is a good point. So we are not... Wait, let me get the screen back on. I'm going to take Tokyo Drifter out of my cart when I get a chance. Lord of the Flies. Cool, but no. The Red Shoes I already talked about. Let's see here. Insomnia's intriguing, but I don't think so. Black Orpheus. Let's see. Did Brazil get a 4K? I don't remember. No, just a blue. That's one that I expect will get a 4K. I think I might have. I don't think I own the Blu-ray. I think I just own the DVD set, which is now like it's all over the place. That was not a great set to keep for years. Yojimbo and Sanjuro I own. Also, I'm like no Kurosawa. That's another one where I am convinced we're gonna get a big set a la Bergman, and it's gonna happen as soon as I buy too much Kurosawa. So Kurosawa, I own what I own, and that's it, baby. Because I'm convinced we're gonna get a set. I'm convinced. 39 Steps is strong, but no. Charade, I do like Charade quite a bit, but no. The Night Porter, as much as I love Nazi movies, no. I told you all about the time I got in trouble for Nazi porn, right? I think I did. Ooh. Oof. I should not go to Best Buy. That is a good point. A Powell and Pressburger 4K set does seem obvious. Yeah. It's so tough. And the thing is, like, they are quick to double dip on these things. Like, they released the Wong Kar-wai set, and then not really all that long after, In the Mood for Love hits 4K. So they're not immune to being dickbags in that way. So, that's tough. That's a good point too. Like that's tough. Although in the case of the Powell and Pressburger stuff, they are at least releasing the individual 4Ks, which does maybe point to just individual releases, but that's tough. I do like Carnival of Souls quite a bit. I don't know that I need a copy of it. You know what I mean? And same for like Passion of Joan of Arc. Great film. Although, wait, is that? Oh, it's out of stock. Because the DVD's in stock. You fucks. I feel like there has to be a 4K of Passion of Joan of Arc coming at some point. It's one of the most beautiful, like, if you haven't seen Passion of Joan of Arc, it is like, it's perfect cinematography. Like, if you want to like put together a collection of films for like cinematography 101, Passion of Joan of Arc, gotta be in there. Actually, well, how much is? It's only 20 bucks. Let's put it in. Let's just put it in. We'll see what happens. Again, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to buy it. Boo, 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 boo. Last Temptation of Christ is great. I own that one already, though. Same for Orpheus. Phenomenal film. I believe I bought the Blu-ray. I don't remember. I'm not going to ask my wife to go grab more Criterions for me. Let's see here. Let's get a little bit faster because we're going a little slow here. Quaidan. No, I refuse. Black Narcissus. Did that get a 4K yet? Okay, that's getting a 4K, 100%. Phenomenal movie. Gonna get a 4K. Absolutely, 100%. All That Heaven Allows, Written on the Wind. I love Douglas Sirk. I own All That Heaven Allows. I have not bought Written on the Wind, but I can wait. Do the Right Thing I own. Great film. I need to give La Ventura another shot. I for the longest time was not an Antonioni fan, but I think at some point last year, my brain kind of changed a little bit when it comes to watching movies. I don't even know how to describe it, but I think that New Smell Michael, might be more of an Antonioni fan. That said, I'm not going to fucking buy it. I mean, I'm going to stream it on fucking the Criterion. It's on the Criterion channel. Yeah, I can just stream it on the Criterion channel. Fuck it. Let's see here. God, there's so many. I'm going to be skipping a lot of movies and not talking about a lot of movies that are really strong. Like Mona Lisa's really strong. I don't really want to talk about it. Let's see. I'm just going to try to find stuff that strikes my fancy. Sullivan's Travels. That's a fucking film right there. Let's add that to the cart. Grey Gardens. Great documentary. If I didn't own Haxan, I would buy it. That's another great example of just like pure cinematography and special effects. Oh my god, holy shit. Let's see here. Kurosawa Rule. And the same, like, I own pretty much every Bergman and every Fellini, so any of those I'm gonna skip right over. Let's see. I think oh, well, that's Tarkovsky. So I'm convinced that's probably going to get a 4K at some point. Life and Death of Colonel Blimp I already own. But any, like, and Pal and Pressburger stuff is stuff. I've seen Blow Up. Blow Up I do like. Blow Up is more my speed. It's really like, it's the slower European stuff, like La Ventura, that I just could not get into it. But looking back on it, because I do remember the film fairly well, looking back on it, I think that if I watched it right now, I would love it. I think that those European films that he did, most of his fucking filmography, are really made for old people. Maybe not at the time, but now I feel like you have to go through a certain point in your, like, the evolution of your brain. Or I just wasn't in the mood for it. I'm saying this, and I'm sure college students fucking love Antonioni, but I think they have to. The older you get, they hit a certain different part of the noggin. So if you don't like them when you're young, I think that as you get older, it starts to, I don't know, change. I'm talking nonsense, maybe. I have no fucking idea. But anyway, might just be me. Also, Godard. Godard's another one where I'm like, there has to be something coming, right? Especially now that he's fucking dead. Like, it's got to be something. So I'm super suspicious of any Godard because there's a fuckload of those movies, and any of them at any point could come out in a collection. You know, like it could be as simple as, like, you know, 80s Godard. You know, maybe it's just 80s Godard. Maybe it's like, you know, Godard Origins, and it's like just his 60s output. I don't know, but it feels like one of those things where there is no fucking way we're not getting a huge set at some point. There's no fucking way. I don't know why I'm so serious about this particular subject. Let's see. My Life as a Dog is fucking heartbreaking and beautiful. I don't even need to watch it again, let alone buy it. That's one of those movies where, like, if the Beverly down the street played it, I would go see it. But that's it. Just to experience on the big screen. But I don't need to own My Life as a Dog. No, thank you. Straw Dogs, great film. Not the strongest Sam Peckinpah though. I have not seen Hiroshima Mon Amour. I know I'll love it. I know it's great. I know it's 5 stars for most of you. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. That one's on the Criterion channel, so I don't need to watch that. I don't need that. I can watch it on there. By the way, there's been some stuff on Twitter about some guy had a take of, like, you know, how streaming services suck, basically. And I love the Criterion channel, and I love Mubi, and I love that they save me so much money. Let's see. Brain. Really? I did not really. That's weird that the commentary didn't get ported over. That's nuts. Let's see here. I own The Naked Lunch Blue. I own Pickup on South Street. I don't think I own Onibaba, but I do think it's on the Criterion channel. Yeah, so I'm going to just say no to that. Oh, man. The Tin Drum is fucking rad as hell. I love the Tin Drum. Could not be made... You talk about movies that could not be made today. The Tin Drum could not be made today. No one would make the Tin Drum. It is on the Criterion channel. I feel like this was a fairly recent Blu-ray release. That's one I'll put off because it's not really... The extras aren't like bowling me over or anything, but it is one of my favorite movies. So that's a in the future sale thing. The Leopard Smells of a Summer Night is fucking amazing, by the way. Love that movie. I say amazing. It's really strong. Let's see here. Slacker, Videodrome, I own Battle of Algiers. Did I buy Battle of Algiers? I don't remember, but it's on the Criterion channel. It's fine. 5 films by John Cassavetes. Strong collection. What's wrong? Hey, oh no, you're not. I thought you were crying.
Oh, he was.
I hit me.
His little star projector fell on his eye.
Oh no, buddy, are you okay? My baby.
I'm not baby.
You're not my old man. Rockabye old man. Okay, all right. Do you want a high five?
Pork rind to make you feel better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's give a pork rind to the old man. Let's give a pork rind to the old man.
Here, let's steal a couple, okay? Oh, he looks so smug.
You smug boy.
All right, can you say goodnight?
Good night.
You feel better now?
That's a yes.
All right, bye.
Good night. I love you, buddy. Give a man a pork rind, just fucks right off. Anyway. Own this collection. Great collection. Fat Girl, I don't need to own, but great film and the subject of one of my worst video essays, which I think I unlisted because I hated it so much. Got me a lot. I got a lot of views. I don't like the video, so I nixed that shitty video. Eyes Without a Face is great. I don't remember if I own it, but this is one that I could see a 4K happening. I love Eyes Without a Face. That's an old blue, too. So I would wait on a reissue of that. But great film. Inspired one of Jess Franco's most famous films. Actually, several of Jess Franco's most famous films. Let's see here. Shortcuts. I might have bought. I don't remember. Kagemusha. Again, Kurosawa. Let's see here. F for Fake is great. I love F for Fake. I own it on Blu-ray. Highly recommend that one. I don't need another sad donkey movie in my life. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, what do I want in this moment of my life? What do I need? What's calling to me? What's taking my loins and going blah, blah, blah. I know that the Blu-rays, I actually don't know how recent the Blu-ray is, but this has to get, like, another edition at some point. It's Bicycle Thieves. Still, I mean, if you want a great piece of cinema, Bicycle Thieves is definitely worthwhile. I'm just going to move a lot because I got to pee. Lahane is really strong. Not sure I really need to own it, but it is very strong. I own Censure the Bailiff. I own If. I need to rewatch If, because I actually do not remember it all that well, but I've seen a lot of people rate it very highly. I remember liking it a lot. It's been a long time. I own Woman in the Dunes. Ace in the Hole is fucking rad as hell. That's a really strong film. Again, Tarkovsky. I'm a little iffy on that right now. Let's see. Two-Lane Blacktop, also really strong. Walker, love me some Cox. Mishima, goddamn guys. Mishima, A Life in 4 Chapters, fucking top tier. That is, if you're just looking for like suggestions of what you should buy during the sale, if you don't own Mishima, buy it. Just buy it. I don't give a fuck. Buy it. It's also a beautiful, like physically a beautiful release. It does get me it worries me a little bit because it seems a little frail, but it's just, oh my god, such a great movie. Let's see here. Vampire. Let's see here. Ooh, In the Realm of the Senses. I think I own In the Realm of the Senses. Let's just throw it in for the sake of things real quick. Because that one will probably get a 4K at some point, but I love it. It's so dirty. So dirty. It's a filthy fucking film. Let's see here. I own The Human Condition. This is tough. Stagecoach is tempting, but no. I own Mystery Train. I own Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. I'm a David Bowie fan after all. Paths of Glory. I own phenomenal anti-war film by Kubrick. House, again, I already own this one. This is another one that I feel like will probably get a 4K at some point just because of how great it is. Actually, was this a negative scan that they did? Let's see here. I don't know. I forgot they don't actually put it. But either which way, I don't think you need a 4K of it. This is just buy it. Just buy it. Just buy House. House is amazing. So good. I love its use of matte paintings and just like little editing tricks. Just if you want just like fucking bonkers editing, House. Like if you're gonna do a list of movies just about like bonkers as fuck editing, House. Let's see here. Of course, Modern Times. Antichrist, I own on Blu-ray already, but that's a strong little film. Really get you in the nethers, you know what I'm saying? Blue, 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 blue. Kronos is great. I own that one. Sweet Smell of Success is phenomenal. I own that one. Let's see. Times of Harmony of Milk is a great documentary. I don't need to own it, but very strong. I've heard great things about Topsy Turvy. Despite liking Mike Leigh, I have not watched it. I might own it. I don't remember. Blowout I own. Great release. Something Wild is really good, but I don't know. Oh, Pale Flower. This one's been on my list for a long time. It is on the Criterion channel, but I'll go ahead and add that to my list. Let's see here. I think I've seen Insignificance. Either way. Oh, Great Dictator, of course, is phenomenal. I own that one already. Kiss Me Deadly is like the film noir. I think I own Kiss Me Deadly. I don't remember. Life During Wartime. Just any Todd Solondz you run across, just buy it. I love Todd Solondz. Let's see here. The Phantom Carriage. Kroneko is great. I own that. Let's see. Three Outlaw Samurai. I didn't know. That's one that I might need to add that to the cart. Let's see. Tiny Furniture. I don't know that I need any Lena Dunham on my shelves. The War Room. Being John Malkovich, obviously strong, but that doesn't have a 4K yet, does it? That one, that's got to happen at some point. Come on. I just don't trust Criterion anymore. It's like there's so many reissues on 4K from them. Oof, just don't trust it. Once that gate was open, flooded. Shallow Grave is fucking great, by the way. I'm not gonna buy it, but it's great. Let's see. Let's do like a. Oh my God, it's so hard to do a speed run here. Eating Raoul's great. The game is great. Oh, the Trilogy of Life. Let's throw it on and just see. Like, we're already way above the 200, so we're gonna have to cut this down. But Weekend, that's a Godard. Heaven's Gate, I really enjoy. Don't need the Blu-ray yet. The Kotze trilogy, has that not had a 4K yet? That one I would not buy without a 4K. Come on. Like, that's the most obvious fucking 4K upgrade of all time. I know your fucking tricks, you fucks. On the Waterfront. Repo Man is strong. I own that one. Great film. Let's see. I'm trying to do this fast. This is tough. 310 to Yuma. Things to Come is bonkers. Let's see here. Devil's Backbone. Seconds. Zatoichi, that whole collection I have is great. Any of the Martin Scorsese World Cinema projects. I have the first, I think, 3 volumes, so I'm good there. Thief is a really strong film. Let's see. There's so much. Good Lord. Imagine trying to, like... I know there's people who have been collecting Criterion, like, for a long time, like since they were in the early hundreds, and so not too bad if you've been collecting all this time. But imagine trying to collect starting now. What a fucking nightmare. Scanners, of course, is great. The Essential Jacques Demy. Oh, buddy. But that's $63. That's not going to fit our $200 budget at all. So, but that's a strong. That's one that I definitely would be game to pick up sometime. The Big Chill, Et tu m'aimes bien, great. All That Jazz I own. All That Jazz is one of my favorite movies of all time, so if you don't own All That Jazz, definitely recommend. Same with Eraserhead. It's Eraserhead. Come on. Let's see. The Complete Jacques Tati, that's another one that I think most people should probably just go ahead and buy. I have not, I don't think. But, no, I haven't. But it's one that's on my list. It's probably, let's see, how much is that? Yeah, $63. Too pricey for what we're doing. Let's see here. And again, I'm really trying to plow through these. My Winnipeg, just because Guy Madden is really intriguing. Let's see. Watership Down, nice and traumatizing. Thin Blue Line, great documentary from Errol Morris, or docudrama, I suppose. Any Chaplin is worthwhile. Valerie and Her Week of Wonders is very tempting. Let's see here. My Beautiful Laundrette, actually. That's one I kind of want. It's only $20. Just gonna add that to the old. Let's see. And Truffaut's another one that I'm just not sure about picking up any Truffaut movies right now. And any Wes Anderson, I think, is worth owning just because he's such a visual filmmaker. But that's another one where it's like, I feel like those are movies that have to get 4Ks at some point. You know, just because they're newer, you have the material to easily make a 4K, and it's a popular mainstream director. Like, of course, it's gonna happen. The Apu trilogy, not now, but worthwhile certainly. Inside Llewyn Davis, any Coen Brothers movie, again, like, the only problem with those is a 4K seems like it has to happen at some point. But I love Inside Llewyn Davis. The Graduate I own, I believe. As I think I do. Either which way, Graduate's great. Graduate's great just as a way of, like, paying attention to structure and camera placement. And camera technique, just in general. There's a lot of interesting techniques at play in The Graduate. Let's see. I know I've still never seen A Brighter Summer Day. I know everybody talks about it. I just haven't got around to it yet. Let's see here. $50 is just too much for our budget. Let's see. And of course, any Kubrick. It's obvious. Yeah. I'm assuming. Wait, is the Apu trilogy expensive? I just realized I didn't actually check the price. Yeah, I feel like 50 for our price range is that's a quarter of our budget. But I would say a Apu trilogy. Let's see. I own McCabe and Mrs. Miller. That's a beautiful film. Co-starring our very own Carey Mulligan inside Llewyn Davis. Chimes at Midnight. Great film. Features frames shot by Jess Franco. So it is the one film in the Criterion Collection to feature the work of Jess Franco. He helped shoot the battle scenes. So that's intriguing, I suppose. Cat People, fun film. If you want to make a low-budget horror picture, movies like any Jacques Tourneur God damn it, what's his name? I'm losing it. Val Lewton or Val Lewton Productions. They're great for like showing how to make a low-budget film, or like to make a film that relies on visuals, I suppose, for the horror moments. Oh, fuck. I forgot to talk about Stone Cold. I'm sorry. Holy shit. I just realized I had that in my notes and I did not have it up. All right, I fucked that up. So there we go. So I'm sorry. I totally fucked this up. I apologize. This was bad of me. So there's going to be a new 2K restoration of Stone Cold coming from Kino. Is that not the fucking greatest news? I am so sorry that I forgot to put this in. It's literally in my script, and I did not put it in the browser. Whoopsie doodle. Stone Cold is one of the most bonkers-ass fucking movies of all time. I think I believe Red Letter Media did a video about it, and if you want to know like how bonkers it is, you can just watch that fucking video. Stone Cold is stone cold phenomenal. It is just completely fucking insane. And I was hoping that someone would release a 4K, but whatever. This is a new 2K restoration from an Interpositive. There's a new interview with Brian Bosworth, aka The Boz. A new interview with Lance Henriksen, new with Arabella Holzbach and Sam McMurray. And then there's an audio commentary by Mike Leader and Arnie Vanima. Guys, I feel like a fucking asshole for not mentioning this. I'm assuming this is going to be a better transfer than the Olive edition. So, sorry. Again, I feel really bad about this. Oh, God. Throat. This is a day one purchase. 100%. I don't care how fucking minimalist I get. This is a day one purchase. Did they say it'll be available for purchase May 9th? May 9th, baby. May 9th. So anyway, I want to do a video on Stone Cold. Maybe I have a copy I might use, and then I can, like, when that release comes out, I can rip that and make that use that as my source. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Anyway, sorry. So again, any Coen Brothers movie. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is phenomenal. Love that movie. Russ Meyer is one of the goats. Of course, Decalogue is very notable. But $50, again, that kind of strains our budget a little bit. Let's see. The Before trilogy is going to be too expensive, and I own that already. But another just great fucking movie. Like, if you just, that's the one where you're like, you want to learn how to, like, craft great dialogue and to and naturalistic performance and naturalistic dialogue, I suppose. The Before trilogy, just a masterclass all around. And Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown. Any Pedro Almodovar film is worth buying. I think I own this one already. I do not remember. But let's see here. Multiple Maniacs, own that one, but definitely worth buying. Being There is really strong. Of course, Blow Up, we mentioned that earlier. Tampopo. Is that 20? That is 20. It has a 90-minute documentary. Ooh, that gets my goat. Because I do not own Tampopo. Let's see. Trying to be super duper minimalist and cheap is hard. It's really hard. Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me, of course. Jabberwocky. Election. I own Election, but that fucking thing is... I love Election. Let's see. I'm sorry, this isn't nearly as fun as I thought it would be, so I apologize about that, but I am in it to win it at this point. Midnight Cowboy, of course, really strong. Female Trouble. I forgot that Bull Durham was a Criterion, or got a Criterion. A Matter of Life and Death is fucking great. I've heard a lot of slander against this movie on the Letterboxd. Don't agree with it. Love that film. Another one that I believe, that'll get a 4K. There's no way that's not getting a 4K at some point. I think The Blue is fairly new, but that's going to get a 4K. Come on. Smithereens is tempting. Tree of Life is tempting. Even Shampoo is tempting just because of its place in, like, Hollywood history. Some Like It Hot is fucking great. Magnificent Ambersons. True Stories is phenomenal. I own True Stories. I highly recommend True Stories. 40 Guns I own. I actually bought 40 Guns only because I tried watching it on some service, and as soon as the credits were over, it got cropped. And this is a movie that relies on its widescreen cinematography. It looks like shit without it. So I bought it just because of that. Panic! He's on the Criterion channel. That's tempting because I do have my new love of Julien Duvivier. That is the card. Let's see here. Mikey and Nikki, sorry. In the Heat of the Night. Man. To Sleep with Anger. Charles Burnett, man. To Sleep with Anger is fantastic. Definitely recommend. I got to see Killer of Sheep on the big screen, I think last week. So good. Love Killer of Sheep. Love Charles Burnett. Charles Burnett, not necessarily an underrated filmmaker, but an under-discussed filmmaker. Definitely. Let's see. I own Wanda. Detour. Fucking Detour is a mandatory purchase. I love Detour. Edgar G. Ulmer, phenomenal. That's another one of those directors where if you want to learn how to make a movie for cheap, Edgar G. Ulmer. Because not a lot of money gets spent on those movies, but they look good. I want to hold your hand, but I don't think so. Let's see here. Funny Games is fucking killer. Oh shit, yeah, my coupon. I forgot about my coupon. Thank you for mentioning that, Jason. Yeah, if you're a Criterion channel subscriber, you got a coupon. So don't forget to use your coupon. Which I don't think it expires, so you don't have to use it, but maybe use your coupon. I'll be using my coupon, that's for sure. Let's see here. Blue Velvet, obviously an important release, although it seems like a 4K is imminent because it's Blue Velvet. But great film, of course. Let's see. Hedwig and the Angry Inch. My wife and I just went and saw a stage version of this at a local repertory theater. A lot of fun, and actually helps me better appreciate the film because there's like little things that they focus more on in the stage show. But love Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Highly recommend. Mandatory ownership of that one. War and Peace, 1984. I feel like War and Peace has to get a 4K at some point as well. It just feels like a 4K movie. Let's see here. Europa, Klute. Any Ozu movie also both intrigues me and worries me because I feel like an Ozu collection is also something that has to happen at some point soon. I own Local Hero. It's one of my favorite films of all time. Buy it. Polyester is one of my favorite John Waters movies. Buy that. That's a mandatory own. And actually, John Waters is one of those where I don't necessarily see a 4K happening, nor do I think it is necessary. So I would just go ahead and buy all the John Waters Blu-rays. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. I actually really want to buy Matawan because I have a book about the making of Matawan. So I'm going to add that to my list. Let's see. All About Eve is great. We've entered the thousands. Jesus fuck. All About My Mother, phenomenal Almodovar film. Let's see. Love Bamboozled. I own it already. Bamboozled is so good. Also, Paris is Burning is a very important documentary. I can't imagine getting a 4K, so I would definitely recommend that. Grand Budapest Hotel, of course, again, Anderson. The Great Escape. Let's see. The Cameraman. That's a good one. Actually, yeah, any Buster Keaton movie, I mean, is worthwhile. Speaking of making movies, how is Dr. Deathface coming along? Very close. We're very close. Honestly, if I didn't have so much going on in my life, I'd be done with it already. But I do need to deliver a usable copy to the distro soon for film festival submissions. It won't be the final cut, but I do need like a usable one. So I'm going to try to have like a usable cut done this week, which is tough because I don't have I need to loop some of the dialogue, and I need to, I don't have a finished soundtrack, but I have like, I think 3 songs for the soundtrack. I think 2 of which are like jam sessions basically, so I can kind of use them here and there. Anyway, what are they doing? Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Come and See. If you want to be depressed as fuck, watch Come and See. I own that one. I have not revisited it because it's Come and See. I don't even know why I bought it in the first place because it's depressing. But it is one of the greatest films of all time. So, like, you know. War of the Worlds, certainly worthwhile. I really love Marriage Story, but it's also on Netflix. Like, I don't mean to do that, but anyway. The comfort. So here's a funny thing. I didn't realize these were right next to each other. I watched recently Claire Denis' Beau Travail, thinking it was The Comfort of Strangers. I think because I bought them both around the same time, and I didn't really know anything about either one, but I knew some of the cast of Comfort of Strangers. So I put in Beau Travail, and I was like, this isn't the right movie. And I'm glad I did. I'm sure Comfort of Strangers will rock my world when I get to it, but Beau Travail is amazing, and it is the most homoerotic movie that has no gay sex. Great film about masculinity. Just beautiful image after beautiful image. Super big recommendation on Beau Travail. It's amazing. Let's see here. And again, any of the World Cinema projects are worthwhile. Ugh. Christ Stopped at Ebola. Underrated, you say? Elephant Man, of course. Parasite is, I mean, basically perfect. Moonstruck. I love Moonstruck. I don't know that I would put it into this cart, but Moonstruck is definitely a strong contender any given time. Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai, also fucking rad as hell. David Cronenberg's Crash, which I own the Arrow edition of, so I don't need it. I've heard great things about Smooth Talk. I own the Blu-ray. I have not watched it yet, but everything I've heard sounds like it's a mandatory purchase. Defending Your Life is a great Albert Brooks film. Definitely recommend that. I own Memories of Murder. Have not watched it yet because I suck. Irma Vep is great. That's tempting. I don't... that's really tempting. No. But very tempting. Fast Times at Ridgemont High is a classic. Nightmare Alley. Visions of Eight is intriguing, but I don't know that there's a lot of rewatchability there for me. Pariah is really strong. It's a really good movie. Again, Tarkovsky. Bringing Up Baby. Love Bringing Up Baby. That is a fucking hoot and a half. Hoot and a half. Not in this cart, just because it's already way over 200, but Bringing Up Baby, I would definitely highly recommend to anyone. Really great slapstick comedy. Cary Grant kind of plays against type. He is kind of like this nebbish dweeb. And then Katharine Hepburn is basically just Katharine Hepburn being completely wackadoo. And some of the cinematography in general is really great, but the way that they integrate rear projection, for example, is really solid. I mean, you can see it happening basically, but the way they utilize it in 1938 is shocking. I I think, I don't remember, was it an actual, I think it was a bit of a failure. Was it, I don't know if it was a failure at the box office. I know that, I think Katharine Hepburn's contract got ripped up because of it. I don't remember exactly. Either which way, Bringing Up Baby, fucking actually, what's the extras like on this? Audio commentary with Peter Bogdanovich. Ooh, a documentary on Howard Hawks. Oh, let's just go ahead and put that in there. Let's see here. Working Girls. La Piscine. I'm glad we're almost done because my throat is killing me. The Damned is tempting, but nah. I own The Incredible Shrinking Man. Uncut Gems is super tempting, but I own the Blu-ray and have not revisited the movie yet, so I would not feel comfortable buying that. Unless I have already, because I don't actually remember if I picked this up during the last sale. Own the Once Upon a Time in China collection. It's great. Citizen Kane. It's great. I'm tempted by Minister's Society, but I'm going to leave that one out as well. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost to the bottom. Holy fucking shit. The Girl Can't Help It is also... Oh, I really like Frank Tashlin. It's a very colorful movie. But it would not make it to the final round, so let's just say no. I like Shanna's Missing. I'm not as enamored with Shanna's Missing as a lot of people are. To me, the rough edges really aren't always in its favor, but that's just me. I don't know that there's anything here that I would put in that would knock anything out of the current cart. I have Daddy Longlegs. Exotica is tempting, actually. But that's on the channel right now, so I could just see if I like it first. Oh, Eve's Bayou is on my list. That's actually on my... I almost bought that already. Cure... Did I buy Cure? I don't remember if I bought Cure, but Cure is a fucking amazing movie, either which way. It's great. Daisies is one of my favorites. I did buy that because the second I saw Daisies was available, I was like, own it now. Probably my favorite Czech movie. Definitely my favorite Czech movie. Infernal Affairs is tempting. The Michael Haneke trilogy is super tempting, but I feel like that's what, like $50? $40? Still. Very tempting, because I love Michael Haneke. Let's just see how it looks against everything else. And Buck and the Preacher does intrigue me. Again, it's already so stacked. If I had a lot of money, I would get Buck and the Preacher. Let me just put it that way. I think that's about it. Everything else is new. Yeah. Oh, right. Then there's like box sets down here that are just kind of like flipping around. Lady Snowblood's great. Own that. Ingmar Bergman Cinema. Are they still selling this? Amazing. Highly recommend the set. Highly recommend. If you have $150 to throw down, fucking Ingmar Bergman, baby. I got the Police Story set. The Coker trilogy is tempting, but nope. Three Fantastic Journeys by Carol Zeman. Also tempting. Beautiful looking films, but nope. I own the complete films of Agnes Varda. Great set. Essential Fellini. Great set. The Louis Buñuel set is tempting, but nah. The World of Wong Kar-wai and Melvin Van Peebles sets are both great. Obviously, World of Wong Kar-wai, a little bit controversy around that with the color correction stuff, and opening the set is like opening the Lament configuration, but still a great set, I think. Anyway. So 14 hours to go. Let's. Oh my God. Wait 1 second. So let's look at that cart. Wait, what? Okay. For a second, I thought it didn't add everything, and I was like, "Fuck you." So it's currently at 454. We need to bring this down to 200 bucks. So let's see here. Now that we've gone through it, I think I can go ahead and remove Outlaw Samurai. That's an easy $15 spared. And I think I can do without the Lars von Trier trilogy. So that's $50 spared. Need Inland Empire. Really want the red shoes. But the thing about the red shoes is I own the Blu-ray. So that might be an easy one to take off. Oh yeah, and Tokyo Drifter we were already going to take off. So that's 20 bucks. Next. Let's see here. Sullivan's Travels is really hard to say no to. Same for the Night Porter. I'm pretty sure I own In the Realm of the Senses. I'm pretty sure I do. But that's, even if I don't, that is another one where I feel like a 4K could very well happen, or a director collection. So I'm going to remove that. And then Pale Flower is one I've been interested in, but it is on the Criterion channel, I believe. Am I right? Yes. So let's go ahead and remove Pale Flower, but again, that's very much something I want. Let's see where we're at. $330. All right. So I'm going to say Tempopo is on the Criterion channel, so even though I know I'm going to love it, I will just watch it there and then wait. Fuck it. As much as I love the red shoes, I own the Blu-ray. It's fine. Same for my beautiful laundrette. I'm sure I can find a streaming version somewhere. I like that I'm doing this as if I'm actually going to buy it, all of them. But anyway, let's see. What is it? 264. Tough. Let's see. What are the extras like on Christ Stopped at Eboli? Documentary on Italian political cinema. An interview with the translator. An excerpt from another documentary. A lot of excerpts. Not giving me a lot of reasons. I think I can wait for it to stream. Although that does intrigue me, but gotta be cutthroat in this business, buddy. All right, so where are we at? 244. All right, so if we knock out, let's see. I'll knock out Sullivan's. Well, you know what? As much as I really would like to watch The Sound of Metal on 4K, that is another one where it should be easy enough to stream, and I don't have like surround sound. I have a sound bar and I have headphones. Those are my options. So I'm not going to get a whole lot out of it at the moment that I can't get out of a streaming version. So that's $25 nixed. So now we just need another $20 nixed. So I would say, so we can keep Michael Haneke. Yeah, I would say, I mean, is the Night Porter on the... Okay, that does it. Night Porter is on Criterion channel. I can watch it whenever. Remove. So yeah, as much as I would like to buy the Night Porter, since I haven't seen it, it's a bit of a, like, that's a, like, I need to either already like a director, I need a reason to buy something like this now. I need a good reason. So, $199.76, Perfection. So yeah, that does it. What I would buy in this sale, if I could spend $200, I would buy Inland Empire, Sullivan's Travels, Trilogy of Life, the Pasolini set, Trilogy of Life, Panic, because Julien Duvivier, Matawan, because I own a book, so probably not the best one to, choose on your end, Bringing Up Baby because it's fucking one of the great comedies of all time. Still very funny. Eve's Bayou, just because it's been on my list for a while. And I like kind of Southern Gothic. And then the Michael Haneke trilogy because Michael Haneke. $200. Not bad. So I think that's a strong cart, I think. That is a really strong cart. Again, I'm only going to buy Inland Empire. Thank you for the monies, Tony, for helping me out there. That plus the coupon means I don't spend any money. Love that. Because holy shit, my wallet. Of course, Inland Empire is coming to Criterion Channel this month, but I can't say no. I can't say no to this. Come on. There's like, readings by Lynch. There's a short film. 75 minutes of extra scenes. The more things that happened. It was all theater. It was all nothing but a lie. A lie crafted for your entertainment. Which is kind of sad. Yeah, so that was fun. Ish. That was fun-ish. Makes me a little sad because I can't purchase all of them, but gives me a good cart for next time. I'll actually sign in here so I can. Oh wait, if I sign in, then I have to delete my cart. I'll go to another browser, sign in, buy Inland Empire, go to this browser, re-sign in, save that cart. I guess I could also just save in my watch list or wish list. It doesn't matter. Point is, this has been my theatrical rendition of buying stuff. 14 hours, basically 15 hours left in the 50% off sale. All in stock discs at Criterion. Thankfully, I've always had some criticisms of Criterion. One thing I love about Criterion is they are really cool about putting their releases on the Criterion channel, even when they're new releases they're trying to make money off of, because I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the David Lynch collection they're putting up on the channel has Inland Empire. I might be wrong. Let's see. And also they have there's multiple sales throughout the year. So I am expecting to have more income by June. As far as more reliable income by June. So later in the year, one of those sales, I'll maybe purchase all that other stuff. That being said, we've been going for 2 hours, and I have a lot of work to do. So I will talk to y'all later. Try to stream a bit. I think we're almost back to podcasting. Almost. I've kind of got a setup back here more for it, and I want to get back into podcasting. It's just been, it's been a year so far. This has not been a great time for me. But getting back in the saddle. Oh yeah, when you could stack coupons, that was fucking rad. That was so good. Anyway, my throat's going, so I'm gonna leave y'all. Oh fuck, I didn't add in the new stinger. Shit. Wait. I'm gonna do this the really cheap and dumb way, because I feel bad not crediting all the peeps. Ooh, I should do a live thank you to the people on my Patreon, my Patreon supporters. That'd be fun, right? While this loads, loads. Oh man, 70% off the Zatoichi set. That's sick as fuck. That's another one of those things I should do, is a Zatoichi marathon. Like, just review all the Zatoichi movies. That's really just a me thing, but oh, that's pretty rad that if Mildred Pierce, one of your favorite movies, and got on 4K for cheap. Sick. Oh wait, I don't need to. Sorry, I'm not thinking these things through. Desktop, YouTube. Do I not have an X? Oh, I do. Okay. There's my shit. Where is my, what's the last video I put out? It was, what was the last fucking video I put out? I'm going crazy. Kuruku, right. Kuruku. About Kuruku. I didn't think this through. As I was... Did I not? How do I suck so bad at everything? I don't understand. How can one man be this bad at stuff? There it is. Okay.
Hey, kid.
Nope. All right, let's see here.
It's gay porn.
Go. All right. Let's get a... This is the live credits because I fucked up and did not import the new credits into my streaming software.
Watch a movie.
Next two, oh, here we go.
First we got Bill Dowd, Cam M, Goats Cat 77, Carrie Mulligan, messed that up, and Michael Stallings. Boom, baby. Let's bring this way down. Holy shit. Got my mom up top. That's trivia. Gern Blanston, Flora, fucking Spaghetti Blake. Oh god, this is too fast. Terry here, Stuart Anderson, Brandon, oh my god. Why is this so fast? Oh, I did this so poorly. Oh god, Jim Fortner, Kim, you're great, Kim. Grant, JB Pierce, in Arcadia Productions. Fucking Christ, JB Pierce, by the way, a recent subscriber. Justin Lynch, one of my oldest friends. Just Dom over there. Chad Leslie. Okay, that sucked. That was bad. That was a bad time. That was not good. That was not great on my end. Holy shit, that goes really fast. Why do I make that go so fast? Oh my god. Oh god. Go watch a movie. Here's a commercial trailer. That's all bad too. I don't have anything good to end with. Do I just say bye? What do I do?